Hello guys and welcome in this new video. Today we're going to talk about the new patch but also the new DLC because today Age of Empires website gave us more details about what's coming. We all know that a new DLC might be coming, new civ, should be Chinese civs, Chinese rework, and today we're gonna have much more information about that. A sneak peek at the new content coming to Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. Let's take a look. Last month, okay, they are talking about the fact that they gave us some info, but let's get into the main thing: game stability and performance. yeah, obviously they fixed a lot of problem pathing issue, I guess. Oh, I'm not seeing a pathing issue. Oh, maybe the pathing is not fixed yet. At least they are being honest. They are not saying we improved the pathing while nothing has been done. I honestly prefer that this way. Graphics, audio, UI, you can read everything if you want, but let's get into the thing we want. Visuals improvement. I like that. New visual, castle visuals. Introducing 25 new castle visuals. 25? So that every single civilization uses its own unique castle. Here is a sneak peek at a few of the new castles. Can you guess which civilization they belong to? That's insane. I honestly, I love it. But that's Malian's castle? Could be Japanese? Oh, what is this one? Like, this one looks so nice. This one looks so nice. And then you have this one. It looks like my aunt's garage or stockpile building in his garden. What the fuck? Well, I hope Frank's, my civilization, doesn't get this one, but I guess not. Should be maybe Asia or maybe some from the African kingdoms, I guess. That looks really like Malians or maybe Hindustani, something like this. Could be a Bohemians one. I have no clue, honestly, but that's really insane. I actually love it. Unique unit visuals. Every elite unit now uses a different visual compared to its non-upgraded counterpart. So basically, when you're gonna have elite unit, so you have a Tenoric Knight will be like the one we used to have, and the elite version will be this one. That's insane, honestly. I love it. Like, that's what we need. Like, we need some unique things, and that's part of it. I actually love it. I completely love it. Damn, the Genesis looks good. The elite Tenoric Knight, bro, like, he has so much aura before this, but now I'm like, that's completely insane. Is it the Tarkans? Where is the flame though? Looks like he has a bow. Maybe it's not the Tarkans. Maybe it's the Kipchak, maybe? I'm not sure. The Konik, the Tatar's unique unit, the Magyar Osar, even more flow than what he used to have. Not much difference for the Vikings one, but it's pretty cool, right? Looks like he just took some time to improve his bird. That's not bad, honestly. They look honestly really nice. The little flag on the samurais look absolutely amazing. Ballist, a few units have received the non-upgraded visuals. Okay, I like this as well. That's better visual. So you have the before versions and the new versions, I guess. No, okay, they use their existing visual for the elite unit. Okay, I understand. But wait, does the plume archer is missing their plumes before? What the fuck? Are you telling me that before elite, plumes archer are basically bald? Like, so you are telling me that the plume archer, non-elite plume archer are basically Dave before he goes to Turkey and gets some hair, or Viper before he goes to Turkey and gets some hair? What the fuck? Okay, I mean, why not? That looks weird, right? Looks like it's cropped almost on this one. Well, let's see how it goes. But I like the change, honestly. It add a little bit of an epic modification for the elite unit. I like that. Regional monks, what? Oh my lord, that's way too cool. That's way too cool. Dave on the picture as well. I honestly really like that. I like that they are making every civs a bit more unique. That's what we need, I feel like. And I actually love this modification. That's really cool. 6 monk new visual distributed to the relevant civilization. Now convert Season Giants and Elephant by showcasing the best clothing Atia religion has to offer. What? Now convert Season Giant and Elephant by showcasing the best clothing Atia. Okay. Pagan Priest. I guess that's this one. The Pagan Priest. Maybe this one? Or could be this one as well, honestly. I'm not sure. Maybe it's the Russian one. I'm not sure, actually. Added a new conversion animation for monks. The previous animation is now used for healing exclusively. That's nice. That's nice. I'd love to see that. Introduce 3 new monastery visuals for Byzantines, Ethiopians, and shamanistic civilization, respectively. Byzantines, Ethiopians, and shamanistic. I'm not sure what civs are shamanistic. Maybe one from Africa. I'm not sure. I have no clue, actually. Maybe from the Russian tribal part, like Kumans and things like this. Could be. Animation attack synchronization. Okay. That looks pretty nice. UI technology tree update. Introduced new color key for regional units. Regional building and unique units in the technology tree to better highlight their importance. That's nice. Traction trebuchet regional units. Wow. I like that a lot, honestly. That looks good. So you have different color depending on what region they are. Okay, so it's like Europe, blue like this. Oh, that's nice. I really like it, honestly. Traction attribution for the nomad tribes, depending on what region they belong to. No, that's really cool. That's really cool. I love this update. Consistent wording, okay. Updated the technology tree preview. That looks pretty good. Pretty clear as well. Attack and armor display. Attack, spearman, stumbling, pierce. I liked it as well. More detail is always good to get. Some extra specifications, some extra details. As long as it's still be absolutely clear when you read it. I like that. Like, for example, that looks like an improvement, so it's easier to understand what's happening and what tech do you have and you still missing. So I like it. Main menu, added buttons to open the editor directly from the main menu. Why not? I guess it's better as well. General, bridge, okay. Pressing idle user button while holding shift. Okay, so they correct a lot of things. That's good. Bridge and bridges are now visible from the game start and game explore map. Size of bar, increase the revel area on the monument. Rock terrain is not generated evenly on all sides. Okay, handicap. Okay. Campaign, we have the campaign mission. You can read this all by yourself. Balance changes. That's what is interesting us right now. Elite Stamp Lancer upgraded, cost reduced from 900. Honestly, I'm a bit scared. I mean, I understand because the unit still not used that much, but in the same time, like, Stamp Lancer is already super snowbally, and for a civilization like Kumans, for example, if you manage to get your 2TC rolling, you have like economy to click to Imperial Age. Suddenly the Elite Step Lancer upgrade is insanely cheap. And not only it's cheap, but as I said, it's like super snowbally. You can kill Pac-Man, for example, with Elite Step Lancer so easily, even Albardier and Snowball. Maybe that's too big of a buff, honestly, because that's a huge reduction, right? Like 900 to 600, 300 less food is massive early imp. But we'll see. That's interesting. Maybe we're gonna see more Elite Templar being played, so that's great. Cavalry Archer train time increased as well. I like it. So playing CA, because the meta right now is heavily into CA, like Scout into CA. So increasing a bit the training time might be good. EV Cav Archer increased as well, okay. Elephant Archer cost changed. Okay, so it will cost a bit more gold and less food, which means it will, like, you won't need as much economy as before because it's actually easier to get gold instead than food. But in late game, it's gonna be way more costly, right? So, which means we might see more Elephant Archer early on in the game, but later on, especially in 1v1, might be not the best unit to go for, as this will be really costly. Transport ship garrison capacity increased from 5 to 20. Carrying and dry dock no longer improve transport ship garrison capacity. Oh boy, so now we can transport 20 units instantly? So hear me out, guys. Island map, water map, you can TC rush easy. You don't need to research screening and dry dock. You can just stand 12 wheels right away to your opponent island. Hear me out on this. TC rush on island is the new meta. That's some nice strategy that I'm offering you. No worries. Trade card based movement speed increased. Trade code increased as well. Caravan effect reduced from... Okay, so basically the trade card are moving a bit faster before the upgrade and should be quite the same after the upgrade, okay. Siege tower conversion distance reduced. Building garrison with villager no longer fire fewer arrows after essential range attack upgrades. Okay, I didn't know that. Mangonels now deal -1 damage to monks. What? This improves consistency for monks with sanctity research, as they will no longer randomly die due to direct hit from mangonels. Okay. Yeah, because with sanctity in Fury, the mangonel is not one-shotting your monks, and I guess in some weird situation, they were still getting one-shot. So it makes sure that they do not one-shot them anymore. That's good, honestly. That's good. We like when they reduce the randomness of the game and a bit more this type of things. So you know that with sanctity you cannot die in one shot. So that's pretty good. As long as you are not on the hill though. Under the hill. Infantry update, supplies removed. Ooh. Militia line cost reduced from 60 foot to 20 gold, 50-20. What? Oh, but you don't have supplies anymore. So I guess that's once again, that's a bit of a buff, right? You don't have to research supplies anymore, but it costs a bit less, which means that we might have some drush from some darkish coming back, honestly, because 50 food is really not that expensive. Could be some drush or menatarm coming back, because suddenly it's like 30 food less if you make 3 of them. 30 food is really important in Dark Age, like early in the game. So we could see few things coming back in the meta. That's great. Menatarms, longsword memes. Okay, so militia line movement speed increased from 0.9 to 0 to almost 1. Militia and change. So basically, Menatarms 2. So are you telling me that Menatarms will now move close to the Kel's Menatarms? Which means the Kel's Menatarm will move even faster than this? Okay, I have to try Kel's Menatarms. Kel's Menatarm has to be Ferraris, bro. Honestly, I like that. Like, in my opinion, the infantry is weak because it's losing to archer, losing to cavalry as well when we're talking militia line. The fact that their speed is increased and not as expensive as it used to, as you have less technology to research and they are cheaper right away. We could see a lot of infantry usage, honestly. Arson moved to Feudal Age. Ooh, could be insane. Could be nice if you want to go full Feudal Age, honestly. Eagle Scout train time in Feudal Age reduced from 60 to 50 seconds. I'm not a huge fan of this. I think Eagles are in a really good spot right now already. And you might not see much Eagle in Feudal Age more than what we used to see. But that means that after clicking up to Castle Age on the transition on your way to Castle Age, you might be able to mass a ton of Eagles. I'm not sure about this. Let's see. Aztecs, okay, Aztec were like really nerfed and not really used these days. Probably one of the worst civ we could have in Arabia. Elite Jaguar Warrior attack increased from 50 to 15 and 12 to 19. What? Okay. Okay, they're cooking. Bonus damage versus infantry reduced from 10 to 5. Okay, so they are not a big infantry counter anymore. I mean, the bonus damage was reduced, but their base attack is increased. So it's actually the same. It's actually the same. So it doesn't change anything about the... So it's still an EV infantry counter, okay. Now gain +1 attack when defeating a military unit up to a maximum of 4 attack. What? So when you're killing an attack... so when you are killing a unit, your base attack go +1. Okay, I think it's strong, but in theory, infantry units are still low HP in general. So I mean, you could like fight and go back and heal them, but I don't think that's gonna be massive. That's a little buff, but that's not massive. The big buff is this. Like your base attack against every unit, buildings, is way higher. So the unit is actually really scary. Like you cannot engage versus Jaguar with Cavalier like with and thinking like I'm gonna storm this fight. You cannot anymore. And they are still really good against infantry because they still have this 5 extra damage, and the base attack increase compensate the fact that they are losing some bonus damage to infantry. So the unit still, I mean, now the unit can be cool in some scenarios and is not completely useless. So that's great. Bengali Rata HP reduced, that's good. Rata are OP in Castle Age, in Imperial Age, so that's great. Training time increased from 18 to 20. So, which means that if you go all in, or if you wanna make a lot of Rata, that's gonna be a bit less OP. So I like this. That's a little nerf, but that was needed. Bulgarians, Dismounted Conic, armor increased from 2-1 to 2. Not a big change, but that's good because Dismounted Conic unit was like when you're making Conic, you're not like, oh, I have Dismounted Conic, that's gonna be so good. You're just thinking like that's a feature of the units, but not really interesting. So that's great. Why not? Not gonna change a lot, but that's great. Burgundian Flemish Militia cannot be trained at the barracks starting in Feudal Age. What? Cost change from 50 food to 30 food, 30 gold. So if we compare this cost to the militia line, so it's 50-20 and it's 30-30, so a bit less expensive. And as we said, you like food is really hard to get early on in the game, and gold is really easy to get. So we could have like Flemish Militia Rush early Castle Age potentially, and as they do have a bonus against cavalry. Oh, new statistic, let's read that. Feudal Age, 45 HP, 5 attack. 5 attack is nice, but HP is really low. 45 is like an archer HP almost. 1-1 armor, plus 6 versus cavalry, plus 4 versus camel. You can use it as a spear in the Feudal Age, basically. And in Castle Age, 55 HP, 8 attack, 8 plus 7 versus cavalry, 5 against camel. Hey, it's pretty good in Castle Age as well. It's like an in-between between a Man at Arms and a spear, kinda. But it's not that expensive. I mean, it's less expensive than a Man at Arms, but a bit more expensive than a spear, though. Now a Spearman armor class. Okay, makes sense then. But it did not, like, they do not replace Spearman. You can still go for Spearman and Halberdiers if you are Burgundian, so that's good. I like it. That's a little twist in the Burgundian tech tree. I like it, honestly. Celts, costing Elite Wood Raider, cost increased, so they're a bit more expensive, but it's only 5 food, so not a massive nerf. Base movement speed decreased. What? Elite Wood Raider base attack increased from 14 to 15. Infantry movement speed civilization bonus adjusted from plus 15%, starting in feudal range, to plus 5, plus 10, plus 20. Okay, so you know what I was talking about with the fact that the base movement speed of infantry is increased starting in feudal age. So they nerfed that a bit for Celts, so it's not insane, but still plus 10%, so should still be really fast. And I'm not sure why they are nerfing the Wood Raider. I don't think it was too good. I could see just the base movement speed decreased because of the overall buff of infantry, and just honestly give them plus 1 attack, like increasing their cost. I'm not sure. It's a good unit, but it's not like you see it like that much, so I'm not sure about that. Why not? But I like the fact that they are balancing a bit. So it's not like Speedy Gonzalez and Ferraris everywhere. Chinese. The Chinese are now listed as an archer and gunpowder civilization and are receiving a massive update to their unit and bonuses. Units, access to fire lancer, rocket carts, loot chuans, and dragon ships. What is these units? Let's see. Civilization abilities, new civilization bonus, fire lancer and fire ships move faster in Castle Age and Imperial Age, okay. Demolition ship, still the same. So it's gonna be fire lancer and fire ship. I'm not sure where fire lancer is. Elite Shukonu, attack increase from 8 to 10. Upgrade cost increase, but it... Oh, that's insane actually. So they are buffing it, but making it a bit more expensive as well. Rocketry cost change. Yeah, increasing the cost as well. Effect change from Shukonu plus 2 attack. Rocket Scar and Neutron plus 25% attack. So rocketry is actually insane. Now it's like plus 25% attack, while it used to be only plus 2 and plus 4 on rocketry. So it's actually insane, pretty insane, I'd say. But it's not for Chukonu anymore, right? So actually the previous rocketry effect has been added as a base attack. Lose access to camel riders? Oof. Mangonel line? What? The whole Mangonel line? Like you don't have Mangonel anymore or just the upgrade? Cannon Galleons. Maybe the Mangonel will be replaced by the rocket cards, I guess? I'm not sure. Dravidians, Urumi Swordsman. Attack increase from 8 to 9 and Elite 10 to 11. Viper will be happy. Movement speed increased. They are using the movement speed as well. Maybe it's just to kind of be the same as the infantry militia line. Get access to husbandry. That's good for the elephant, honestly. They are still lacking knights, so I like it. I like that. Georgian, cavalry regeneration civilization bonus reduced from 5, 10, 15 to 2, 8, 14. Oh, finally. Thank you, devs. Finally, this was waited for so long. Goth, Huskar, base cost reduced from 80, 40. Okay. Train time reduced as well. Oof. What? They are buffing Huskars? Infantry discount per edge reduced. Oh, but they are okay. That's just a balancing around this. So it's not OP. The Huskar is a bit less costly, but the mission will cost a bit more, so it's fine. Tarkan, attack reloaded time reduced from 2-1. Okay, so they are attacking faster. They are swinging faster. I'm not sure how do you say with a torch. Swinging it with a sword, but what? They are torching faster? I guess? I'm not sure. I'm a French bro. So Tarkan are torching faster now. With their torch. If torch is something in English. You got me. Italians, Pavi is removed. Interesting. Silk Road moved to Castle Age. Okay, so you can trade boom earlier. New civilization bonus, foot archer and condottieri plus 1 melee plus 1 pierce armor. New unit tech, pyrotechnia. What is this? And cannoneers deal plus 15 pass through damage and are more accurate. That's OP? That's completely OP? Pass through damage? Is it like Scorpion? Scorpions kinda? So you are damaging a bit the unit behind that you are shooting at? And now you just have the Pavis for free basically? Because that's what Pavis was about. This new civilization bonus was basically Pavis. And Pyrotechnia? Oh, that's insane. The 15 pass through is kinda insane. And more accurate doesn't mean like you have ballistic, right? Just mean you will still... Like, I see this effect like almost a zone effect. You're gonna shoot at something in a zone around the unit you are shooting at, and you will damage the unit next to it and behind it as well. That's... I'm scared. Like, Italians and Cannoneer can be insane. Maybe the best Cannoneer of the game even. Or maybe it's just ignoring armor. I'm not sure what it's about, but still really strong. Japanese, once again balancing the infantry as they buff the infantry overall. Now gain additional movement and plus 1 attack when charging at an enemy unit. Okay. Team bonus, Galley line. Okay. Nothing crazy. Khmer, Ballista Elephant being nerfed. That's great. They were OP. Koreans. The Koreans are seeing a massive update to their unit and bonuses. New unit, access to Fire Lancer. Rocket cards. What is this? Stillness and bonus, reduce minimum range for Mangonel line. Team bonus replaced. Villager plus 3 line of sight. War Wagon. Bonus damage versus building reduced from 5 to 2. Okay, so they are not as good versus... It's good against it, but not building anymore. And we'll have Fire Lancer and Rocket cards. Rocket cards are apparently replacing Mangonels from what I read, so that's good. Or maybe they are not. Only Chinese doesn't have Mangonel line anymore, because they still do have this. Oh, but the civilization bonus is being removed, so maybe they lost access to Mangonel line as well. I'm not sure, actually. Turtle ship now fires 2 volleys of rockets in between its cannon shot. What? What? Receive a launch over or statical chance? Well, we need to test this. Like, it's so much... You are not shooting like big bullets anymore. You have like cannon shots, then volley of rockets. Like, it's up to testing, right? We have to test that. It's either way too good, way too bad. There is no in between. And I'm scared that if it's a new change, it's gonna be insane. Like, cannon, rocket, then cannon, and in the meanwhile, you shoot your first cannon, you have been reloading maybe, so you can shoot again? Oh lord. Lord of mercy. Syncation the unique tech, cost change from... Okay, so they increase the cost, and make it from wood to food, okay. Affection from Mangonel plus 1 chain, rocket cards, fire additional rockets. Lose access to mangonel. Okay, so that's what I meant. If you have rocket cards, you don't have mangonel anymore. That's interesting. AoE4 had rocket card and it was pretty insane. It was called the B Lancer, the B engine. I'm not sure what it was called, something like this, and it was absolutely insane. Malay team bonus adjusted. Okay, that's fine. Portuguese organ gun HP reduced. Ooh, that's a massive buff, right? Because the biggest counter to organ gun, especially in Castle Age, is mangonel, and if you reduce the HP, it means that now one mangonel shot and you lose every organ gun. That's actually a massive nerf. Was it needed? I'm not sure. Like, organ gun were good, but they were not good just because of the unit itself, but because of the situation you will be using it, right? So I'm not sure, but that's maybe too big. Maybe only 5 would have been enough. Romance Legionary, same. Balancing with the new militia line buff. Sicilians, Sergeant cost change, so it costs less gold but more food, so it could be a really good late game unit. Movement speed increased, okay, really good. Armor change from 2-2 to 2-1. And in Castle Age, okay, so they will be less likely to destroy Arbalest. They have less pierce armor now, so they're gonna be absolutely insane again to physical attacks, but if it's range attacks, they might be a bit less resistant. That's honestly pretty good because the state they were in, it's like the unit is useless until late Imperial Age, but when you are reaching elite Sicilian sergeants, it's like unbeatable because Arbalists are bad. Units that can hit them with a sword are bad as well. It was really complicated to counter them, so that's good. Dungeon cannot be built in Dark Age, that's good. So you can build Dark Age statistics and cannot shoot arrow into feudal age. Okay, I was scared of a Dark Age Trush. That's good, so you can build it as a barrack and get the second building in time, so that's pretty cool. While Sicilians were already able to build dungeon to unlock archery, the delay time was too restrictive. I agree, that's good. Slavs, free supply incumbency bonus chain, free arson incumbency. Okay, makes sense, as supplies has been removed. Spanish, no affected by cavalry armor upgrade. Oh no! So you because they were so weak against like light cav and archer. Yo, now you can go late game Inquisition missionary with like +4 armor. What? Woohoo! And bloodline and Oli. I wanna try that. Teuton, Elite Teutonic Knight. So not only the Elite Teutonic Knight now has so much aura, but they buffed them. Base conversion resistance increased, so it's impossible to convert them now. And HP increased as well. The unit is the coolest unit when it's come to aura, and it's insane as well now. Teutons, man. Vietnamese new unit, Fire Lancers. Okay, civilization bonuses, archery range +20, adjusted to archer engines and Fire Lancers. So now that's actually archer and Fire Lancers CIVS. That can be an OP CIVS, honestly. The CIVS is already insane economy and such, and no Fire Lancer as well. Vikings, Elite Berserk, cost decrease from 65 food, 25 gold, and 65 food to 20. Wow. Visual gap, do we have any visuals? So that's Battle for Greece. I will not check that. Random map. Potentially, that's a huge patch, plus DLC, right? Random map scripting. Damn, the visuals are insane. New trees and such. That's a whole new game, what? That's the best DLC ever. AI, pathfinding, modding, ongoing. What's up? Disclaimer. Wow, that's insane. So basically we will have so much new things coming up. While we continue, let's check if we didn't miss anything. A huge... So there is a surprise reveal about the expansion for Anoma. You made it to the end. To the end? Wait, what? Ongoing? I made it to the end, I don't see the surprise! What's coming? I think it's there. It's been towards Battle of Greece, the newest DLC from our friend Capture Age. Okay. If you haven't played Battle Reads, it's really worth taking a peek. The last time you show PlayStation, okay. And we got some sort of the KPS2, okay. Usually you get these on the same day, but the okay. I'm looking for the little spices of the end. Like, please give me something. For anyone, we expect to reveal some pretty big. Okay. Visual update, roughly, aren't we? PlayStation, alright. Ah, you're lucky to find some clues. We are not telling you where this information exists, but it's there. Are you telling me that the info is that? Wololo? Do I have to zoom in this? Yo, guys, I was... You were going crazy behind your screen because look at this. I just read this after like cutting my like... I did like an outro at the end, and then I read this. I was like, oh, I have to say it. 5 new CIVS? Huh? That's insane. 5? Is that all that the DLC include? I mean, 5 is already a lot more. No, we'll be playing about detail. 5 CIVS. Wow. So is it 5 Chinese CIVS? I don't know, but it's still insane. 5 new CIVS is insane. It's absolutely insane. 5 new CIVS. It's so much. We're gonna have a ton of fun. Tell me what you think about it, because I know some people love it that there is more CIVS. Some people don't. So yeah, I actually love it personally, but I know that's not everyone's opinion. So yeah, share what you think in the comments. Thank you for watching. I know it was a long video, but so many things to come. 5 CIVS coming, huge patch coming as well for free for everyone. So many new visuals and balance changes. That's exciting. And yeah, that's it for me guys today. Bye bye.